Welcome to my tutorial 16. It's titled Level 2 Moving Targets. It's a follow-up to tutorial 15, which was the bounce game. I'm going to start by opening that flash file, and I want to keep track of each time one of the targets get hit. So I'm going to open my actions panel, and I'm going to add another variable. It's a number, so after this ball released number variable, I want you to add this variable. It's called tar hit, capital T, capital H, and it's a number. Each time we hit one of the targets, we want to increment, add 1 to that value. So down here where the targets are being hit, right here, where this ball release line is again, put another line and type in this. Tar hit, capital T, capital H, plus plus colon. This is the shortcut that says add 1 to that variable. I want it when I hit target 1. I'll copy it. I'll paste it in the same place down here. Paste it. And I'll paste it in the same place down here. I want to remove all my traces. I want to delete all my traces. That one's gone. That one's gone. You may not have these in. That one's gone. I might miss some. This one's gone. This one's gone. And right here, the first line of this on enter frame function, I want to add a trace. And I want to trace that value tar hits. Copy it. Paste it into my trace as a variable. So now each time I hit those targets, I'm going to see the count. We want to keep track of how many targets we hit. So after this last hit test, put a line in here and type in this if code. If bracket the value in tar hit equals 3, close bracket, open curly bracket. I'm going to trace the number 3. So we got 2 traces going on. We are tracing each time they hit, and when the value is 3, we're going to trace 3 hit. So let's test that. I'm leaving it set here, and I'm going to hit this one. And naturally when I hit it, it's going to disappear and count 1 over here. Now, it looks like it's gone. It's invisible. But watch this. It hit it again, and there's a count 2. That's not good. If you only had one level and this is all you're doing, it would be okay, but we're going to go to another level, so we got to find some other means of turning them movie clips off. Let's go up to where the first target gets hit, right here, and this is the line that's here that's making it invisible only. Delete that line and type in this code, tar1 underscore MC period. That stayed the same, but instead of making it invisible, we're going to unload movie, small u, small l, capital M. If it turns blue, you got it spelt right. Open and close bracket, semicolon. Copy this, come down to target 2, highlight this, paste. Change this to a 2. Or you could just copy this end here, copy this, come down and go as far as there and paste it. And it's already a 3 for us. We want to move to another target when we hit those 3. Let's go back up to our variables. Click right here. Copy this variable, target 3, and paste in here and change the 3 to a 4. Come down where our targets are. This curly bracket here, which is the curly bracket for this if statement. Copy that. All them lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. Copy them. Click at the end of that curly bracket and paste that information and change this to target 4. Target 4, target 4, everything else stays the same. So now let's make that target 4. Open up the movie clips, a movie clip, TARG4_MC. Go back to the scenes. We're in target 4 movie clip, and I'm going to use my rectangle tool, black stroke, and some kind of a crazy color, and there it is. I'm going to selection tool, highlight it, modify it, convert it to a button of the same name, similar name, TARG4_button, BTN this time. Go back to scene 1. Select the stage size of about 25 so we can see it all. Lock all layers. Select the Targ layer and insert Targ 4. TARG4. Select frame 1 and take that target 4 movie clip and put it down here. There it is right there. Let's go back to the action script and do the same thing for a target 5. We'll start here. We'll click right here after this curly bracket, which belongs to this if statement, same as we had before. Right click, copy it, click after that curly bracket, insert a line, paste it, and this becomes target 5. 5. I'm just going to do a format here. That's better. If I'm going to talk about a target 5, I got to come up here and make a variable for it. Copy this targ 4 line, insert a line, and paste it, and call it targ 5. We now got to make a movie clip. Go back to scene 1, go to library panel, create a new symbol. It's going to be a movie clip, TARG5_MC. We're inside of our movie clip. Pick up your rectangle tool, get a different fill color, and make this one a horizontal line for now. Selection tool, modify this one to a button TAR5, TARG5_BTN. Back to scene 1. make a new layer, make sure all layers are locked. Select Targ 4 layer, Targ 5 layer. With the Targ 5 layer selected, grab the movie clip Targ 5 from the library panel, bring it up, put it here. Pick up this instance of name, copy it, paste it in here. Lock this Targ 5 layer, unlock the Targ 4 layer, select the first frame, highlight that Targ movie clip. I see I must have dragged the wrong one in. I did, because it's only Targ. So delete that. Delete that. We're on layer 4. First frame selected. We deleted that. And it's Targ 4 we wanted to put in here. Copy the Targ 4 instance name. And paste. I dragged the wrong movie clip in. So now we're in business. We now want to go back to our actions panel, and we have these hits up here that we're counting. Each time it hits those first 3 targets. Right now all it's doing is tracing 3 hits. So click right here at the end of that line, insert a line, and you're going to paste in these 2 lines. When we reach the count of 3, the target movie clip period underscore X is going to be 660. So we're going to bring the target on the X-axis at 660. So it's way over here somewhere. And the same movie clip, its Y-axis, we're going to bring it on the 50. So it should be somewhere around here on the stage. To save us some time in waiting for all of these things to be hit, these 3 targets, I'm going to just change this hit to 1. So as soon as I hit the target once, this target 4 should come on the stage. I'm 0. I'm going to bounce and hit this one. It'll give me a count of 1, and that hit count will put the new target on the stage. There it is. Not a bad spot. Remember, these yellow ones will be gone when we're finished. So that's a good spot. Nice, almost perfect. We're testing here to make sure the 3 targets were hit. We now have to do the same thing for target 5. So select here, copy them, copy that whole set, that whole if test, paste it in, and this will be, just for testing purposes now, a 2, and we'll bring that other movie clip in at the same spot. It's going to be movie clip 5, target 5. Let's give this a quick test. Hit the button. Our count will go to 1, if my math is correct. That brings on movie clip 4. There it is. Raise my angle. I'm now going to hit this one. And this one will make the count 2, which right now will bring in the 5th movie clip. And there it is. And when we hit that one, all it should do is disappear. So I think that's pretty good. We'll leave these as they are right now. I'll know we got to go back and change them. That's the scene 1. Let's open up target 4. Here it is. We know that that was on the top of the stage. Let's push this up a little bit. Let's bring this down. And let's go over to the frame 120 and insert a keyframe. Okay. So that means that on frame 0 and frame 120, this is in this high position. Let's go halfway back, around 60, insert a keyframe, click on this button. That's what it is. It's a button. We made it a button. It says right here, button. And I'm concerned with keeping it straight. So I'm going to look at the x is -8. That's -8 on this stage. Bring it stage down to 25%. And now let's take this and drag it down the stage to here. Make sure this stays -8. That's all we're going to make sure. And that will keep that in line. Click anywhere on this side of that keyframe. Make that a motion tween. Click here on this side. Make it a motion tween. Let's do something similar to Target Movie Clip 5. Open that up. That was as far as it could be right on our stage, so we want to make that move to the left a little bit. Go over to around 120, insert a keyframe, go back. At this time, let's just check, see what we're looking at. This time it's the Y that I want to keep at -8. That's just coincidence. Go back to around 60, insert a keyframe, move it this way a little bit. That's just a little bit like that. It's this, we want to make this -8. Click here, motion tween, click here, motion tween, and let's test this. And right away I can see that there's a small problem here. I got to move this. This is the movie clip moving back and forwards because of where we placed it off the stage. It's not off the stage far enough, so close that off. Back to scene 1. It's this movie clip. It's moving this way. So make sure we have that layer selected, and I believe that's target 5. Yeah, target 5. Let's move that way over here. So now that shouldn't happen. And let's test again. Straighten that out. And we want to hit this target. We want to keep this setting so we can, and that will make the count over here 1, which will bring target 4 on. And I want to time this. I want to go now. It was right here when I pressed it. Let's see what happens. Okay, try again. Boom. Another one. I think I'm going to get it this time. No. Right at the bottom. I hit it when it was right down here. And that brings this one on. It's going a little bit off the stage. So I'll restrict that. And I want to have a bigger angle. catch it coming back. Okay. So now let's do it. As soon as it hits that yellow, bang. As soon as it hits that yellow, I pressed it. And I think I got it this time. And that will, nope. Actually, it can't hit it. So maybe a bigger angle. As soon as it starts to come back, that's it. The game's over. Now all we got to do is go back in my action script. I want to make this be a 3. I want this to be a 4. And you can juggle the targets as you wish. I'm going to take all my traces out. Delete this trace. Delete this trace. And delete this trace. I believe I have no traces. And to make sure I never deleted something I shouldn't, I'm doing an auto format. This is my final test. I should hit this one. When it's halfway, put it all the way up. Should hit this one. All the way down. Well, almost all the way down. If I don't want to get down in this corner. And this is where when this one hits about here, that's when we got to let the ball go, but we need to be halfway about there. So I think around here, we should get that when it comes down, if we timed it right. And that brings in this one, and I think we want to be almost full screen. Now this one here is not going to bother us because it's gone. And I think we might have it or just missed it. We got it. And the game works. Let's just go back to the action script for a minute. These values here you're going to have to juggle based on where you physically place your movie clips on the screen. Likewise, the positions of these on your X and Y axes will determine whether or not the action script values that you selected here will work. You juggle them and you'll make yourself a good game. I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.